Hi folks, welcome back. It is time to refresh our minds about where we're up to with our Hearts of Iron 4 USA campaign. And as I recall, we were island hopping in the Pacific, ready to, remove the Japanese from these Pacific islands so that we get naval supremacy and can start looking at the possible invasion of the Japanese homelands. I think that's going to be the easiest way to knock them out. We don't need to get involved on the continent. We might not even need to get involved in the Philippines. We could invade there. We'll see what the troops are like, but naval dominance is a key thing. So we're going after this chain, and then we're going after this chain, and at the same time, I think we can probably afford troops to start looking at Okinawa, actually. However, we have to help our allies out in Europe, because the Soviet Union is not stopping the German onslaught. The British are trying to fight back in the Mediterranean. I don't know if it's going to be enough, so we need to make a difference. So we do have troops en route to Gibraltar, and I think they are right here. I've got 10 divisions on the way of our freshly trained American infantry, and they're going to try and get involved and start taking some islands back. Meanwhile, we did put some aircraft in to get stuck in the Med to try and swing things, and if we can, we're going to invade North Africa and try and screw over Italy. We do know that there's an Italian fleet at large in here, and we have to keep one eye on Spain. Spain might be a problem. They can go to the Axis. Hopefully they won't this early in the war, but it's possible. So I think that's more or less where we're up to. Big thanks to Duncan, who was telling me about don't forget to pass the laws to increase our chromium deposits. And that is great advice. I had remembered to do the Montana ones, but it made me realize what I haven't done is changed the economy yet. So most of that new chromium that we're digging up is being offered for trade on the free market. We're going to stop that. We need to keep it. We need to keep it all for ourselves. So yeah, thanks for the heads up about that. I hadn't realised about the market thing. That was to sort out. So troops are going into position. We need to bring some of our Pacific garrison troops over here. We've got 3 divisions there, which is perfect. Actually, let me just select those 3. Free France has joined the Kingdom of. Okay, there's more units getting involved, or should I say, more countries getting involved in the fighting. So I'm going to bring. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to bring 2 divisions of garrison troops over here and 1 over to here. And in the meantime, thank you. yes, bring them all in. Yeah, bring them all in. I don't think I need to know all those, but thank you very much. We're going to get our Marines invading and doing like this. We're just doing little island hops. We have a task force in here cruising around looking for Japanese ships, of which there doesn't seem to be very many in this area. And we've got another one on naval invasion support, so we should be absolutely fine there. So, steady away. We'll just hop around and get them. We've got garrisons coming out to help. Can we put some naval bombers in here? I don't think we have any spare. I've got some carrier naval bombers. What about tactical bombers? Tactical bombers? Oh, we can put tactical bombers in. Okay, I'll put some of those guys in. And they can be on port strikes over this area. So they do actually have the range, and those are the new improved Mitchell bombers, which are awesome. So, tank experiments. We're going ahead trying to improve our armoured research, aren't we? The Rubber Reserve Company. It might be a good idea to have some rubber production at home, just in case trade goes wrong. But at the moment, we're trying to boost all our naval stuff. Oh, what's this one? Main battle tanks? We get the Detroit Arsenal Military Industrial Organization. I don't think we want that. The Tank Destroyer Doctrine. Okay, it just gives us 2 different ones. I don't really care too much for either. What's Louisiana Maneuvers? Army experience and cost reduction. Let's take that. We don't have a lot of army experience. Partly because our troops haven't been involved in any major ground conflict. And the naval invasions that we've gone for so far across the Pacific, I think have all been uncontested. So, yeah, it is time to move on. And we shall try and get into some fighting somewhere. Manchukuo claims Indochina. Oh well, that's for them to sort out. They're not having it. Spoiler alert. They're not having it. I was going to put something on the border here. Have we got US cavalry here? Just a minute. We do have an armoured division, don't we? Let's change the template over on that. Yeah. We don't want that template. So select that one. Change to the armored division. Wait, do I not have one called? I thought I had one called mechanized cavalry. No. Change to that. So we've got the manpower, the tanks, and the trucks, and everything else. And that's George Patton. And I think George, get training. I feel like the armor might be needed somewhere soon. In fact, let's move you to, let's say, somewhere on this coast where we can deploy you quickly. Let's go north. Norfolk's got a big naval dockyard there. Big naval base. Right, do we get our troops over here? We have 10 divisions in Gibraltar who are currently struggling somewhat. We have some aircraft there as well. What we could do with is, I'm going to put some ground support in here. You're going to be on the... You've got the job of escorting... Hang on. I've got the wrong one selected. Just a minute. I need the... No, I'm okay. I've got the right one selected. So, give me you guys again. Ground support. There we go. Add them in there. Brilliant. So they actually can get involved there. Although they might be a bit close. Because, sorry, I mean, there's too many aircraft in here at the moment. But right, we have 10 divisions that we can use. I'm going to plan an invasion of... This is Sardinia. There's an awful lot of stuff going on. We're going to try and land in the south. So I think we can probably do this. 10 divisions going in. We just need to get the port relatively quickly. The exciting stuff is starting to happen. And that's going to give us a base right off the Italian mainland. What we don't have over here is a massive load of naval support. However, I have enough ships here to form a sort of task force. We are waiting for the USS Wasp to get repaired. And then we are going to create a task force here. I'll have to put some fresh destroyers in. How are we doing? We have some early destroyers escorting around here, which is good. The better destroyers, the newer ones, are over in the Pacific. So do we have enough in here? We do. I'm going to train these boys up because they're going to go in as screens in the new task force. And speaking of which, a few of you said that the task forces I've set up in the Pacific aren't quite optimal. And I'm sure they're not, but there's a couple of reasons why I've gone with them. Let's find one, for example. So I've made a carrier task force, and I've put battleships in. And people say, oh, the early battleships are no good, they're too slow. I'm no doubt they are too slow. However, they have been highly effective, as we can see. And also, we're not just about going after and catching enemy ships. We have to make sure that we are prepared to receive incoming fire from enemy ships. So I've wanted heavy battleships in there to protect the carriers because the Japanese have big, heavy fleets. And I'm sure if I put battle cruisers in there, or heavy cruisers, or just regular cruisers, as I think they're known, and that would have been faster and I maybe would have caught more. But the ships we have caught have been fantastically effective. So, but when I do the new one, I'll try and put the faster ships in with the carrier going to the med, and we'll see what difference it makes. Remember, there's lots of possibilities in the game to min-max stats, but you should never let perfect be the enemy of good. As I like to say when I'm playing these games, just enough is good enough. And as long as it does the job, that's absolutely fine. In multiplayer, it'd be a different matter, but I don't play multiplayer because it very quickly stops feeling like a World War II game. And more like just, there's a bit of an enemy fleet kicking around over there. We didn't get it, but we tried. Right, so the Marines should be in a position to kick this off, right? Away we go. We do have one spare Marine brigade out here, by the way, which I'm going to bring over to where the fighting is, if I can find it. Yeah, bring them out over to here. It looks like we've got... Hang on. I've ordered these guys in. I think I've ordered the wrong guys in for this job. It should have been the garrison troops. Oh, they're still coming? Oh, that's okay then. So I haven't ordered the wrong guys in. It's just that I already had somebody else covering that base. That's fine. That's okay. We can island hop away from there. Right, we've got some new troops over here. Is it only... Hang on. Is it only those? No, it's all of these. These are for the Pacific Army. And you guys just want to get trained up, really. and make sure you are fit and fighting ready. And we've got spare dockyards. Oh, I wonder if that means my carrier. No, it wasn't. February 43. That's all right. We can wait. And then we're going to get that task force in the med where it can be useful. I would like some more carriers, I think, and some more ships. At the moment, I don't build... Someone else asked, why don't I build more big ships? And it's not because I don't particularly want them. It's usually because I find that the ones that you start the game with are enough to do the job if you look after them properly and don't get them wrecked and wasted. And therefore, we can spend the dockyards and capacity on building lots of escorts and light cruisers and submarines, which we definitely need. And then we can hold off on the big ships, because they sometimes take so long to build anyway that they don't always get into the game until latish on, by which point the naval wars are sometimes won in any case. So, right, how soon? I don't want you training anymore, by the way, mate. Why are you still training? Turn that off. You shouldn't be training. You should be ready for the naval invasion. Let's have a look. Better artillery. I think it's time to go for... We don't have a huge bonus towards that, but it is some. Do you know what? I might do the rubber processing, because we are short of rubber. I could build some back home. Are we in 43? We're nearly in 43 actually. Let's go for all the industry stuff to boost out first. Remember, America is having to gear up really quickly. Senator from New Jersey offers support. Excellent. I will take that. How we're looking? How are we looking for support? We should be pretty good for... Oh, no, we're not. I don't know how much we need to build this up for this bit, but we're going to do it. I don't like having such low support. It's kind of scary. You guys go in there. We should have enough troops over there. We should have taken that island in the Pacific. Fantastic. Another one down. Oh, nice. Our fleet. Our task force that is too slow to catch anything. Sorry, guys. I'm just trolling you. We caught an enemy carrier and some transports, and that's a win. That is definitely a win. Nice. I will take that. I'll definitely take that. So, we've got troops building up over here. I feel like I'm garrisoning my places far more than I need to. That's okay. And then I guess we will island hop to the next one. What is going to be the next one? Is there no actual... Is that all one chain? That's curious. I don't want to mess this up by landing on somewhere where there's no port and my folks actually starving from doing this, which is a distinct possibility. That counts as one, does it? Okay, so we're gonna do both. And oh god, hang on, I need to delete the old one, don't I? Delete that. Add those two divisions to that, and just trigger when ready. Awesome. Get the transports in. So the Marines are doing fine. They're not finding any opposition. It's ever so strange. Ever so strange. So what else is going on? We should be sinking loads of enemy transports. We've got our submarines deeply involved in this area now. The fall of Baku. German forces successfully occupy the city of Baku, a vital strategic objective in the war against the Soviet Union. This is not good news for us. We don't want all these German forces suddenly turning around and sweeping in this direction, do we? That's going to make life very difficult. What could I do? I could start Lend-Lease. I could send them... Where's the one for sending oil? I could send them fuel. I'm producing 29 a day. I could afford to send them, I don't know, what, 100 a month? I don't know, 100 units daily? Hang on, just cancel that one. Did that say I'm producing... Oh, I'm producing 30,000 a day. Right, okay. I read that a little differently. Is that what I'm producing? So I could definitely afford to do this. I want to send them 200 a day. Is that going to be enough? Hang on, we're talking units of oil though, right? Or we're talking units of fuel? Well, they've lost their oil field, so if I'm doing 29,000, I can send them 1,000 a day. Let's see what they'd say to that. Right, so it's expected anytime. No legal transport path. Oh, that's not good. Surely I can transport over here, though. No? They must have a base. They do. Let me just see if my destroyers... Right, well, we're going to add that in to make sure that's being escorted. Are we not escorting these? Well, we are now. Let's make sure. This is supposed to cover this side of the Pacific, so I'm putting all these areas in. There we go. So that actually joins up. Screw it. Everything. Alright. I've never actually lend-leased anyone anything before, so let's go to the UK and do the same to make sure that they don't run out. Well, I have lend-leased things to people before. I've just not done fuel. Right, so no current lend-lease. This is going to do 44 out of 44. They've got 44 needed convoys. Right, I'm going to leave them some and send them that much per day. I could also give them a dollop of... Ah, I wonder if they don't have any convoys. I wonder if that's the thing. Right, so if I modify the lend-lease... That was selling... It doesn't mention convoys at all, does it? Maybe they have none. Right, so I'm going to send them 100 convoys once. And let's see if that helps and allows them to get some stuff going. So the fuel will help. Got some infantry stuff. Good, okay. Are we producing those? I need to. I absolutely need to. Let's get the industry going. This is where we're going to make the big difference here. Let's get that on. Let me see if I am actually producing half tracks. I have a feeling I'm not. And I want them... Okay, I don't think I am. Where are they? Yeah, I want them for the armoured divisions. So let's put them up here. Probably above... Oh, my word. Okay, I don't think we need all these anti-air. Bring that down to 4 for now. We're not getting a huge amount of infantry divisions going, which is a problem. We have a lot of those in reserve, though, so that's good. What else do we have a lot of? We've got some more naval bombers. I can put another flight out. And the basic light tank, which is supposed to be only used for the... okay, we can knock that down now. They're supposed to be only used as recon companies. We're producing a lot of this, so that should be better. And the tanks are okay. Right, okay. Let's roll on.
Yes, sir.
What have we got here? We've got garrison divisions. I don't know. Maybe I'll start a new army, and maybe I'll go and put them in North America. So I feel like we have quite a few for the Pacific anyway. Let me just add to these. And then we've got some spare. Yeah, do you know what? Let's have a new army. Let's go and put it in... I'm going to call it the American Theatre. But these are just for garrison divisions, so we'll put some low-level general in. He'll do Clarence Hubner. He's not terrible either, which is actually quite good. And we'll call this... just call it Garrisons Med. That'll do. They can be part of that group, that's fine. So you... We're going to put these on this job, and they're going to garrison seaports. Just seaports. We're going to add Gibraltar in for now. And so he should start moving, right? Yes, he is. And he'll get there, and that's absolutely fine. And then we'll just add areas in to hold on to. Right, how's this plan coming along? Halfway there. And how's our spy recruitment coming along? Because I was trying to recruit someone in the yeah, European theatre. Did we get it? Recruitment in Europe. Yes, we did. Right, I would like to recruit someone in Germany. Can we do that? It should. It should have ticked over, did it? Has it gone off? Operations. I thought I had people. Did I not have people working over here? We've got... Oh, yes, we have. Okay, so let's go a double agent. I guess we'll go for a double agent. We'll put him in. Right, are we going down the armour? So this is production output for medium tanks. Let's get that kicking off. Slowly getting that ground experience up. The Italians are on here. They need... Our friends need some help. It's not looking great, is it? How close is the USSR to capitulation? Are they down here? China, Soviet Union. Oh, it's... Oh, my God. That's not good. I don't think there's anything I can do to really get stuck in and help. Stalin, what have you done? What have you done? The only thing I could think of that might make the tiniest bit of difference is if I put some strategic bombers over here and start bombing Germany in the hope that it slows down supplies. I mean, it's a... I don't even have enough. At the moment, I think they're bombing Japan, aren't they? Well... The Wasp isn't finished yet. It's not far off, though. I do have spare dockyards. There's destroyer hulls, convoys. We're not making light cruisers. I think it's because I got a new model of light cruiser. Was that right? Did we do that? Were we trying to that? Heavy cruisers, light cruisers. Right, we got the cruiser hull, but we never... I don't think we designed the model. So, give me the big armour. I like the big armour and the big engines. We will need rapid fire guns. We'll go for light battery 3. We do want anti-air. That's a very important job. Sonar and radar. And secondaries, dual purpose secondaries. So they can do AA and shooting at screens. We'll have more rapid fire guns. We'll do a dual purpose main battery. I like mixing it up a little bit. We want aircraft facilities for finding stuff. We want... Do we have anti-submarine stuff? We want torpedo launchers. I like all the good things. We want that on. And finally, we should probably have rapid fire guns. This is to try and tear things apart. So these are expensive light cruisers, but these really do work well. I think they work great as screens. I know a lot of you are going to say, "Oh, that's not the way to do it, Mark. You need to min-max this and you're spending too much." I don't care. I make the best stuff I can, and it does a great job. So save that. 1940 cruiser hulls. In we go. Go with the raiding fleet. And drag this up to the top. It's more important than those. So, that's going to be good. And I don't have any more dockyards at the moment. These need updating at some point. All that is the military or industrial organisation's got an improved model. That's all it is. It's not like a massive increase that we've got there. Okay, so we need to start making a difference in the Med. Oh my word, that's not good. We lost some stuff there. So the British lost a cruiser. We basically come across 5 Italian battleships. Yeah, that's why we need big hit points in our fleet. Mind you, that was a big British fleet. It just took a pounding. Took an absolute pounding. Okay, come on. I want this to go. 4 days to go. Do we have naval supremacy? We have naval supremacy. We need to... Oh, it looks like our friends might have made it across. And therefore, it might turn out to be totally unnecessary that me coming in, sneaking in like this. I'm going to trigger it and the hope that they go in. So the Americans can arrive in the nick of time, just like the US cavalry in all the old westerns. We've got the electric torpedo and the homing torpedo. We were upping the torpedo-ness of our fleets, weren't we? What else can we get? I mean, we could do with all these. We could absolutely do with all these. Small caliber. Yeah, let's go for that one. Partly because we've got a lot of screens using these, so we want that. We should also, I think, increase the effectiveness of our heavy guns. So many things. So many things to improve and build upon. Right, so we should be okay in here. Yep, we are. Excellent. I need more garrison divisions. Actually, where are these guys? Are they... Do we have anyone who's, like, doubled up? You're doubled up. Yes, you're sir. From this one, so I don't really know how that came to be. I'll tell you what I'll do, though. I'll just pull... Attention. There must be a load of these somewhere. Yes, sir. Really? I've made them all here? Okay, Attention. Get yourselves... I should be... They should be coming to San Francisco. Are they from two different armies? Hang on. What have we got here? We've got... Yes, sir. Ah, yes, they are. Attention. They are, I see. So I want... those ones. Let's bring them over. Move out! And then let's have you... And I do feel like I'm going to have to hold all of these places as well. Well, at least the ports. We will have to hold the ports. Let's bring some more guys over too. So they've come and land down here. Meanwhile, these Marines are good to go in at the next one. And the good thing about doing this is that we're just going to... We're going to nuke out the naval bases. So the Japanese have got nowhere to stay and hide over here. And that pretty much helps us seal the security. Meanwhile, the Louisiana maneuvers. Army of the United States, which grants mobilization speed. Yes. Yes. Let's take that. Because it's a little bit slow getting the troops out here. Meanwhile, I think we want a big force to start planning the invasion. Not that they can do it yet, because I've got other invasions going on. But we should have some troops over here somewhere. We've got 10 divisions here. Let's bring them over to Iwo Jima. Let's get them in. And I'm going to plan a naval invasion of Okinawa, I think. We're going to strike in there, and that's going to really disrupt Japanese trade if we can get that and put some planes in there. I think that could be epic. We'll have to see. Did we get in the Med? Let's go find out. Hungary claims overlordship of Slovakia. We're on the way. I'm going with 8 divisions. Oh, I did not... Well, I left 2 behind. Okay. That's fine, then. Let's see if these guys get in. The cohesion's not good. I think it's been a supply problem. We've got the better landing craft. And can we go for the next one yet? It's a little bit early, but I'm going to trigger it because it's something I want, and then that's not holding us back. So we're going in right where it's heaviest. However, luckily, we got the support coming in right when we needed it. How was that for coordination with our allies? Oh, I thought 6 guys were off back. No, 6 guys are about to land in here, aren't they? And secure the island. Nice, we got in. Well done, lads, well done. So I need more soldiers defending the ports here because it is a major worry that we've got one in there. Perfect. Actually, should you be training? No, you're in... Turn that off. I want the individual armies training, but not the entire flipping battle group. I don't know. You can't get the staff these days. You just can't. Right. I feel like I need to send one over here. And I'm going to put one over here. And we're going to hold on to the ports now. Because this is where we can start making a good difference. So on this island, I already have... I've had ground attack aircraft getting heavily involved. You guys now need to just get involved and support this chap. And we do have fighters over there, but they're not doing anything particularly awesome. And what we need to do is add in... What we've got room? We've got room in here. So naval bombers, we should have some... Why does it not show them up under here? Am I clicking on the wrong thing? Because we do have naval bombers. If I turn that off and go down the list... We do have them. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we have enough. Let's put 2 lots in. We've got some over there already. We have nothing over here. We have some everywhere because we're using the British bases. But this seems like it could be a key one. So I'm going to put 200 naval bombers over this region here. And as we have space, I'm also going to put 100 fighters. Because the fighters aren't doing a huge amount at the moment elsewhere. We've got the land covered, but we're going to have the sea covered as well. And I know, no training. We're going straight in. I feel like it's important. Okay, so that's going to help. Brilliant. So we're in there. This is so far going good for us. I'm just going to split these up just to make sure there isn't a possibility. I'm going to leave one at the airfield as well, I think. And move everyone else down. So we've got the ports covered in the airfield. Just because if the enemy land there, it just means the planes disappear instantly, and that can be a nuisance. House Committee supports presidential policy. Good news. Excellent. We can now go and change our economy, which I'm switching to... I can go straight to limited exports, which would give us all of our stuff. Well, not all of it, but a lot more. I think I'll go export focus. I think that's enough.